Hello everyone, I am Raphael Ray. Today is April 4, 2023. I just heard something on Coast to Coast AM that basically confirmed my suspicion as to why liberals are always coming up with stories about, are always telling stories about having wonderful encounters with extraterrestrials. A ufologist by the name of Paula Harris had told a story about how a friend of hers who also was telling stories about UFOs was called a liar, and her friend put that man down by simply asking, "Were you there?" as a way to shush him up. And Paula made it clear that she got a kick out of that. She really gloated. Now, those who tell the truth can simply confirm what they're saying with facts. They don't need to pretend to challenge people like that. They don't need to trick people into staying silent. Incidents like that clearly demonstrate that someone is lying. And I think I know why they would be lying about alien encounters. The left wants us to feel like we are arrogant and intolerant and bigoted, and we can't really do business with aliens. They can't talk with us. They try to make us feel inferior and them as superior because they're the open mind sweethearts. So they elaborate all these beautiful stories about having hybrid children with extraterrestrials and beautiful romances to make it look like there's something wonderful and beautiful going on in the cosmos that we don't get to be a part of. It makes sense that they would do this because really, what do they not do that is supposed to demean their betters? Now, I have seen at least 5 UFOs myself in my lifetime, so I know that, and I have seen proof of many direct encounters with aliens. So I myself know they exist. I know they're real. I'm not denying anything, except the particular glamorous stories that are supposed to make good people feel jealous. Aliens do exist, but I do not believe that those who are intolerant and bigoted are having unrealistically beautiful encounters and relations that we do not get to have. Leftists may be open about the existence of alien life, but they're not open about anything else. Not knowing the truth about CO2 emissions, not knowing the truth about Velociraptor, not knowing the truth about all dinosaurs. That is, that most of them have not really gone extinct. They don't even acknowledge that Pluto is a planet, even though it's been proved to be. So clearly, they are the bigoted and intolerant ones. They are the ones you can't deal with or argue with. Otherwise, they would not have to shush up those who confront them. They could simply tell facts and show facts, and that will prove that they should be believed. In most cases, they can't do that. They'll only trick you into shutting up so that you look like you're not the one who is credible. I always thought these alien romance stories were a bit too over the top dramatic and romantic to be true. I believe the Betty and Barney Hill abduction is true because there is factual proof of it. But there can't be any factual proof of most of these stories, especially of the beautiful ones, because they are overblown out of reality to melodramatize and overly dramatize encounters with alien life, to, like I said before, to make good people feel like we're missing out on something wonderful because we're bigoted and intolerant and we can't accept it. And when we call them out on it, they try to take that as proof. They pretend that is us being intolerant and refusing to believe. Now, Christians are refusing to believe because there's nothing in the Bible that specifies alien life. They refer to alien life as fallen angels, which the Bible does talk about, but it's something else entirely. Extraterrestrial life is another thing entirely that the Bible does not talk about. I always suspected that most of these alien romances were intentionally blown out of proportion to overly dramatize real life. And now I understand why. Like with everything else the left does, it's meant to make the good side look inferior. I am Raphael Ray, trying to perfect his own honesty in a world that wants it dead.